We went blueberry picking, and so today we're going to make blueberry cheesecake bars. The farm actually gave me this recipe, so we're going to try it out. But one thing I don't understand is it calls for a 3/4 cup of butter, but this is a liquid type of measuring cup. And so I don't understand why they don't just make one of these in the size of 3/4 cup, because everything calls for 3/4 cup. Like it calls for a 1 3/4 cup of blueberries, and this should be in one of these instead of these. So I got issues right out the gate. The other thing is they call for a 9x13 pan, and of course I don't have that. I have an 8x11, or I have an 8x8. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet. I expertly separated my egg yolk, and we won't be needing the egg white. And it calls for some cream cheese, some butter, and some condensed sweetened milk, some oats, some vanilla, baking soda, brown sugar. This recipe calls for 2/3 cup of sugar and 2/3 cup of brown sugar. So I've got my brown sugar here, and I'm going to put my butter in with it. Woo, I'm so sorry. I do not have regular white sugar. I don't really buy that anymore. So I'm going to substitute that with 2/3 cup of coconut sugar. So we'll have brown sugar, coconut sugar, and butter. And we're going to mix that up. Coconut sugar. And it says to mix it, so I'm going to mix it. If you have yet to subscribe to this channel, please do so now. A lot of viewers don't subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything, and it really helps us creators out. Thank you very much for that. Okay, let me get the other bowl ready. Calls for 1 1/3 cup of old-fashioned oats. And then we're going to add in our baking soda, salt, and flour. So the baking soda is 1/2 teaspoon if you're cooking along with this video. 1/3 teaspoon baking soda and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1/2 teaspoon of salt. 1 1/3 cup of flour. It's basically the same exact amount of flour as you had for your oats. So that's pretty easy. 1 1/3 cup of both of those. I'm gonna give this a quick little stir here, and then we're gonna add this into the butter mixture with the brown sugar. So that's hopefully about half. And let's see how that looks. We're going to put this in the oven for about 13 minutes. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so this is a 14-ounce can of condensed sweetened milk. And it says to slowly add this. But I only have one hand to do everything with, so we'll see. I'm dying to try this batter, but it's got raw egg in it, so I better not. All right, that just came out of the oven. You see it's bubbling there in the corners. I did put it in there for the whole 13 minutes. Now I'm gonna put the yummy cheesecake portion on top. It didn't say to let it cool or anything like that, so I'm just going for it. Looks like it needs more berries. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I'll just follow instructions. I'm usually pretty heavy-handed with my ingredients. I guess this way we just leave you wanting more, right? Okay, so now we're gonna put the rest of this crumble on top. All right, now that's gonna go back in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes. Y'all, don't forget that pan is hot. I just went to grab it to put it back in the oven. Oh my God, I almost dropped the whole thing. Thank goodness it wasn't that bad. I didn't even have to run my fingers under the water, but whew, do not forget that pan is hot when you're done. So now it's in the oven. We'll see you in 20 or 25 minutes. There it is, hot out of the oven. I cannot wait to get into this, but unfortunately, you have to let this cool completely before cutting into it. If you stayed all the way to the end, let me know in the comments, and thank you so much. I really need the watch time. Subscribe for more deliciousness.